How y'all doing? Oh, let's get some sage going. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Hi, this is Goddess Phoenix here. We're going to do another room reading. Do, do, do. Okay. So we have Algis in the reverse. That is the rune of self-interest. So it being in the reverse, somebody's taking it upon themselves to do something that only benefits them. We have Algis. Dagas. We have Dagas on the side. So is it on the upright? And we have Wunyo in the upright. I'm learning to take Wunyo because Wunyo is the rune of happy endings. It's a good rune, but I'm trying to learn the negative side of the rune. Like people being happy because they hurt somebody, or they're happy for being the nasty person that they are. So I feel like this is somebody like that is coming. Two ways I'm reading this is that somebody has been doing something in the dark, and they're quite happy about it. They enjoy what they're doing. They enjoy being dark in their shadow, and it's coming to light to people. People are the mask is off. Like people see now how this person is. Okay. So we have the recess rune of boundaries. So magically somebody has overdone their boundaries. They overcross their boundaries, and this could be an Empress in reverse or Rakana. I'm already reading these in reverse, but we'll see. We have Kunas. Rakana is the rune of birth. Theresis is the rune of boundaries. Kunas is the rune of passion and insight. We have Othala, the rune of authority. Dagas is the rune of light, and Wunyo is the rune of happy endings. Okay, I can see this both ways. Dang it. I can see this in two ways. I can see that this is a family member who is happy about what they did. But Kunaz is a rune of passion and insight. So this could be someone that you worked with, or somebody that you were in love with. You know, because it's the symbol's the flame. It's the torch. So it's somebody that you once, I want to say it's somebody that you once were in love with, but it's also, we could be dealing with somebody who's really artistic, because it is also the rune of the artist, the craftsmanship, and magician. So, you know, the rune of passion and insight. It's like somebody who is very passionate, but, you know, it could be passionate about their work. Thank you, Spirit. So we have a family member who's quite happy about what they did. In the dark. So it's an Empress in reverse that crossed the boundaries magically, because algae can also mean magic. So somebody misused magic to, and they overcrossed that boundary with an Empress, or with an Empress. Yeah, they overcrossed the boundary with the Empress, so they're no longer, or they crossed the boundary, but they severed a connection with somebody. And he could be an artist, a magician, a craftsman. This person is very talented, you know, with a lot of passion and insight. And they're discovering that this person has done this. Could be a family member, or somebody that you classify as family, or somebody somebody close enough to you that you probably were in a relationship with. Yeah, because when you know it's also about relationships. Could be a good relationship that you had or you thought you had with this person. It's some type of family relationship. So it's either a coworker, or um, a family friend, or a family member, or um, a partner. It's somebody in the family who has overcrossed their boundaries with you, and they severed the connection. Dang, I got off to a slow start. I mean, that's what happens when you take days off, you know. You kind of lose that flow. So we have Pertho and Markstaff. Um, yeah, they've been doing this in secret. This has been a secret or a hidden truth for a very long time, how this person is. The thing about her is this goddess right here, it's like she puts on the deer head so that she can see you and judge you accordingly, if I believe this is right. And dang it, I have to hold on. My books are not here. I believe that's right. I think she puts on the mask and she reads you. You know, she asks you questions and she reads you. So then what I'm also getting is somebody went to a practitioner under false pretenses. And this is how their connection, so, you know, their connection is off. They took that risk and the risk backfired on them because they were lying or they were mistruthful. They went to a practitioner, or they could be in a partnership with a practitioner. They could be in a partnership with a practitioner. And this is just now coming out, that the links that this person went through to do whatever they did. So we have Yara, harvest, reward, yearly cycle. So somebody, they've been doing this. So they look to reap their harvest. So they were expecting something out of this magic that they did. And they're coming for to reap reap the harvest. But also to, Yara is about cycles. So this is somebody, this could be a cycle. Like, if, you know, every January this happened, you know, every March this happened. Yara is the rune of celebration. Enos is Ewaz, is the rune of ideas. And Perthu is the rune of chance. So this family member is, with Berkana, is the Empress in reverse. Nothing really flows for this person or grows. They can't grow anything. They can't produce. And they overstepped their boundary, and they lost a connection with a magician, an artist. And this is something that, you know, they probably always break up and make up and break up and make up. But Yara, this is now coming to light what's been going on in this relationship, this partnership. What did I say this was? Yo. We have Fahey Markstaff. So in this partnership, you lost money. So this partnership has cost money, has cost a loss of money. So with Berkana, we have Virgo, Jupiter, and Moon. Jupiter is about optimism. So this person, and the Moon is emotion, and Virgo could mean the original role that Virgo plays. helps the she helps the she helps the group organize and perfect things, and she strives for everybody to work at a high level, or um, so this person could strive for perfection, or is always criticizing, and she or he always dang it, I just lost it. Always, like, because Jupiter's about opportunity, it's about optimism and expansion. So this person probably could have, what Ed was, could always have some type of idea that fails, right? Because we're kind of in reverse. Nothing flourishes, nothing grows. This person overcome their boundaries with the Reese's right here. This is more Jupiter energy and Mars energy. So this person could be aggressive. This person could have an sex drive. This person could be coming out of their, using too much of the root chakra, or the root chakra is abused, or like um, damaged. In algae, we have Cancer, so that's the mother role. So this could be a mother. So this Empress in reverse is a mother who thinks that her ideas could be better than anybody else's ideas. You know, I mean, she wants. It's like this person thinks nobody's better than her. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. And then we have Gemini and Mercury with Ewas. That's communication. And you could check any of your houses. Virgo could be in Jupiter. Gemini could be in Mercury. You got to check your houses on your birth chart. Um, it was Gemini. Gemini is about communication. It's the communicator in the group. Mercury's communication too. Um, we have Saturn and we have Mars. Saturn is a karmic pattern, um, responsibilities. What am I talking about? Mars. So we have two Mars out here with algae at the top. And that's this added, Aries. So this could be somebody who is supposed to protect, but they don't. Um, Kunas, we have the Sun. So any of those signs, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, could be significant when we have the Sun out here with Kunas. We also have more Mars and Venus. Venus is about relationships and your love life. So this could have been a partnership with somebody who, this could very well be a partnership with two people. With Dagas, we have the Sun. So we have the Sun twice with Dagas and Kunas. With Dagas and Kunas right here, that's the Sun. Sun could be, the Sun rules Leo, or Leo runs the Sun. So this could be a Leo that we're dealing with. Um, we do have a lot of fire out here. We have fire, water, and air with Dagas and with Kinas. Anyways, all of the elements is out here. And the elements, fire is the wands, it's action. You know, there's a lot of action out here. With Algis, it was, no, not it was, with Algis, with Algis and Thorisas, it's a lot of action out here with wands. With air, you have swords. That's intellect. That's, thinking. It's a lot of thinking going on because it was the rune of ideas. We have water is emotions. That's cups. And we have earth, pentacles. That's like grounding and stability. So this Berkana is not grounded. She may not be grounded in her throat chakra and her heart chakra. She abuses the root chakra. She abuses the root chakra. That's what she abuses. And that would be the SEX drive. That's at the sacral. No, the root chakra. So that'd be the Aries, the SEX drive, the aggressiveness, not even with the sacral, because I think there's orange out here too, with the sacral chakra. Not, this person's emotional. They can't control their emotions. So Yara, we have the sun. See, there's a lot of sun out here, and Mercury with communication. We have Aries. The role of Aries was the protector, and that is what Fehu. So a protector could have lost a whole bunch of money, a father figure. Then we have Taurus. Taurus is somebody who, the beauty, sees the beauty in the world and tries to show everybody. They enjoy life. They enjoy the luxuries of the world. That's Taurus. Then we have Mercury and the Moon. So there's more emotions and communication, probably arguments, talking. It's a lot of, I feel like it's a lot of negotiations and a lot of talks and communication going on here. And a family member quite happily caused all this because they overcrossed their boundaries magically and through a connection. Because the thing about with Perthu here in reverse, this person was being judged on what they said to a practitioner. And if they were untruthful, then, that risk that you took could be detrimental to you. So we have a family member losing money. But there's a happy ending. So there could be an ending to this connection. And it's like mutual. Or on one side, it's mutual. Somebody's losing money. I mean, I'm taking this Fehu as someone is losing money. And a family member is quite happy in taking the money. And then also too, I'm seeing too that a family is happy to, they're okay with that losing money as long as they're not in this relationship no more. The partnership is being judged. And this is somebody that you've lost money with, and this is something that you've been off and on, off and on, off and on with. Everything is coming to light about how this relationship was. Either to this magician right here with Kunas, I guess to the magician. So it's coming to light how this relationship was with this Bracana, with this Empress in reverse, somebody who works at their shadow, somebody who has a damaged root chakra, who lost a connection with somebody because of something that they did. They might have went, um, like I said, they might have lied to a practitioner, and now that magic that they did is backfiring on them, and it's causing them to lose a connection because that's what they did. That's what I'm getting. Thala, we have more Saturn, so more karmic patterns, more responsibilities in Mars, which is aggressive, SEX drive. That's Aries. Saturn is excuse me. Saturn is Capricorn. Mercury is Gemini and Virgo. Leo, Sun is Leo. So the communication could be with a Gemini or a Virgo. Somebody may want to communicate to a Gemini or a Virgo. What else? I put Jupiter out there. Jupiter, Sagittarius. It's about expansion. So Sagittarius is the visionary. So somebody may want to expand with their visions, with their ideas, what's out here. May want to have a partnership. Oh, the partnership is what is in question here. Not just like a relationship, but a partnership, like a business partnership. So that's coming into question right here with Purtu in reverse. This partnership is coming into question. Thank you, Spirit. With Jupiter out here in Sagittarius. Ooh, I didn't catch that connection. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I know this is a slow reading. This happens when, you take a few days off and you're kind of a little rusty. Well, what's Mars? Mars is Aries, and we could be dealing. So this Kunas right here is we have Venus, the Sun, and Mars. So what did we say? Sun, this could be a relationship with the Leo. Mars is Aries. This person has an overactive root chakra. It's controlling. It's not just, a high SEX drive, but it's more like, they want control. Because Aries in when the 12 roles, the 12 zodiac roles, when a sign is out of whack. So Aries is the commander in the this is Mesopotamian mythology. Aries is supposed to be the protector, the commander, that control everything, right? It's the boss. But see, when you when you lose that high vibration, that frequency, you become a dictator. So this person probably the frequency of that role of Aries has diminished, has lowered. So now they become a dictator instead of leading like a leader should lead. 30-30, I just saw. They become a dictator. They can become controlling. They want everybody to work under them. They want they like everybody working under them. I mean, I kind of want to take. I don't want. I'm not gonna say that. And this is somebody that, yeah, you had a loving relationship with. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. I think that's it. I think I've tried to cover all the bases. I believe I covered all the bases. This is Goddess Runic Seer for a rune reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm a little rusty. When you take a few days off, you are rusty. But I'm here now, and thank you for the rune reading. I mean, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the rune reading.